So many New York City governors coming over there. And to realize, I never know that guy's like that tall, real tall. And the guy who do announcement, he's tall also. But the realize are taller than him. So these guys try to make it more tall like each other. I was tall like that. I can ride more up there. I can reach as much as I can. I don't think you understand that.
No.
I'm not Chinese. That's Chinese letter. The Chinese letter have like about over 50,000, not the word, the character about the word and the letters. So even Chinese people have education, and higher education people, over 20,000 letters they know. They are very high education. Most Chinese people understand under 500 letters. Understand that. So when I was a little, we used to learn all the Chinese letters like first time we learned for 1,000 letters. After 1,000 letters, we learned 3,000 letters. After that, 5,000 letters. So we call like that Soke, which is like elementary education and higher education, high school education, and college. College education, when you graduate college, they learn about 2,000 or 3,000 letters. So 5,000 letters are like doctorate degrees. So your Grandmaster was learned about 15,000 letters. So it's good enough. So I was talking with the Taiwanese friends. We have a different pronunciation. We cannot talk to each other about the Chinese, but we writing understand the meanings. The Chinese guy, the Taiwanese guy said, he told me as you went. Your 사범님 probably met him. You know the Happykicks master Nelson? Yeah, Nelson was a real good education with writing letter. So meaning is like I'm trying to tell you guys your grandma's choice not that bad, huh? With the Chinese. This is my name with the Korean pronunciation and Chinese way to write it. In Korean way to write it, this is that's Korean, right? That's my original name. English way? Now you understand how to read it, right? The reason I give to you my name because this is my name, original my name, ever since when I was born, which is I get that name from my parents. A couple of days ago, she always come to my office and she needed my vitamin. And so we talked about a little bit about my experience. And she didn't ask me my full name. Before that, I'm so excited these days because I have a good chance to start teaching these ladies and gentlemen here in New York. And I was thinking about what can I teach you guys? Because I think I know lots about martial art and health. And we was talking about 2 nights and 3 days. We changed it to 1 day. So I has been busy. Okay, I was making wide open for material. Now we have to get in shrink everything for for 1 day to teaching you guys as much as I can. So that makes it more exciting too. The things I'm trying to teach you today with 100% English, right? The education I'm trying to teach you today is kind of like more deep, you have to understand. And meaning is like a spirit and your heart. The regular education you can learn for like a 1 plus 1 is 2. But this education is not going to be like a 1 plus 1 is 2. Sometimes they can be like a 1 plus 1 is 3. But you have to understand that. So it's to me like a very hard because the language, that's why I'm writing over here, Chinese, Korean, English. Chinese, Korean, English over here. The word, sometimes I try to translate it from Korean and Chinese and English to you. But some word I cannot translate it to English. Because English is like a very simple some word and some word is very hard. And sometimes like English is very simple and sometimes they give you like a wow open. So I spent a lot of time for the how can I translate it to English for this education so people can understand very easier. And so last minute I was thinking about forget about it, so hard language. Try to make it simple as I can so people can understand simple way. So sometimes if you don't understand what I'm talking about, well, more than welcome to you asking me a question so I can answer too much as I can. Okay? And welcome to everybody here. And I hope most likely everybody know each other, right? And Shira, why don't you tell them about the Dr. David's bio so he can...
Everyone has on the 3rd page David's bio. He'll be talking later about, do you want to?
Sure. Yeah, and I'll also introduce myself when I get up there. I've been a professor for the last 15 years, both as an adjunct and also as full-time, taught in various different universities. Currently, I'm teaching at Long Island University here in Brooklyn. And I focus on cardiovascular physiology, so what I'll be talking to you about is really kind of the hard data that's out there about what are the training adaptations that we go through when we do something like martial arts or even training for football or baseball or different types of sports. But the other thing I want to talk about is some of the risks and drawbacks. And although they're rare, they're real. So what I've done is I put together an outline that we'll go through, and also giving you some graphs about where you see the risks coming into play. What are the greatest risks? What are the small risks, and how they relate to our heart and our cardiovascular system. So that's pretty much what I'll talk about. And I invite any questions and interactions.
How did you and Grandmaster Choi?
Well, I was actually, this is really funny, speaking of health, I was in there for an acupuncture appointment, and we were talking about what I do, and I told him, and he said, I have this health seminar coming up, maybe you can speak at it, so kind of how it happened. And after 8 acupuncture appointments, I'm back on the mat.
Thank you. I get up 3:45 this morning. Because your Grandmaster Choi is still like a little boy. I get so much excitement for his class. That's my habit. Whenever I have a promise to people and the next day, set up all my alarm systems or whatever, but I always wake up an hour or 2 hours before the alarms are on. Always, all my life. But then means like I'm paying attention and concentration. It's too much. So maybe that's good or bad, that I still don't understand. Things we're talking about today, try teaching you like whatever Shira gives you the papers. Sometimes maybe that's 100%, maybe not right. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm teaching you other things that stand there. Okay? Because, like again, 2 nights and 3 days schedule changed to 1 day, so I'm messed up a little bit myself. But most likely, main day is Saturday that we're teaching. First of all, people,
Grandmaster Choi. Refrigerator?
Refrigerator?
did you put it on there? You don't have to put it in the refrigerator. That's the vegetables.
Oh, where are the
Yeah, hopefully I put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes I ask you a question and sometimes I'm talking to you like a very simple one, like a very little baby things like that. And but the true thing is come from simple. Where we come from? How you get to get out over here?
Parents,
You're from your parents.
born
What is your parents? We all come from natural. And we're going. We come and we're going. Everybody come, everybody leave. When we come with what? Empty hand. When we leave, go with empty hand too. Chinese language is like this. 생로 명사. For word. 생 is born. 로 is getting old. 빙 is get sick. 사 is leave. Every people have those four painful. Everybody have to have that. Born and getting old. That's true. As soon as you're born, next day you're older than yesterday. So as soon as you're born, everybody getting old. Then what? You get sick. Then what? Someday we'll leave. So some people coming, live longer than some other people. Some people live a little short time than other people. But we're all going. So, from born to graduate your life, this time, we're here. We're fighting, we're angry, we're happy. We love each other, and we're greedy. So many things, arguing, beating. That's the life. That's how we live. We like to have a hectic all the time. But we get sick. Everybody's sick. Not even one person without sick from born to live. Everybody has sick. Why is that? Did you ever think about that? Why? Did you ever think about why you're sick? And how did you get sick? People never think like that. They're always, oh, I get sick. What should I do? These days, people learn education at the school, but they never learn education at the school for medicine education. But everybody thinking about their own doctor. Oh, I catch cold. They just taking some medicine, some pill. Without you know. Oh, I'm thirsty. They just drink water. I'm talking about how you eat, how you drink. It's more important than what you're eating, what you drink. Concentration like what I said. want you to drink water, cold water, about half hour before the meal. And I want you to drink water about half hour after meal. You're not supposed to drink cold water while you're eating meal, or right before the meal, right after meal. When you're eating the food in your mouth, you have to chew a lot till that food changes to like some juices and you swallow. That's why you have enough the saliva mixed into your food. That goes to your stomach and you need to digest it. While you drink cold water with the food, the cold water making that food like a fat nugget inside of your stomach. That goes to small intestine. It's going to be stay there. That food is going to be rotten right there, small intestine. So people who after eating, oh, I'm sick, and they do like what? A lot of gas coming out. It's because of that. One time, two time, okay. If you do that all the time like a hex, the cold water, mix it with your food inside over there, your organ, and make it rotten over there, it's going to be what? Helping cancer cell growing. So cold water right after meal, drink cold water, it causes you cancer much easier. 20, 30, 40 years ago, people dying without cancer. These days, surprise to me, so many people have cancer to die. Among the 10 people dying with cancer, like 4 people or 5 people, like 40 to 50% people get dying with cancer. So early in the morning, I'm talking to myself too in the morning, so my legs kind of dry now. We all have a cancer cell in your body. Everybody have a cancer cell. Only thing is that cancer cells are not growing yet. That's why they don't bother you, so you don't understand. People think, oh, I don't have no cancer. Excuse my language, bullshit. You do have cancer in your body. The only thing is you have a good cancer, stronger than the cancer cell. Cancer cell is like a stem cell. So how are you going to make that cancer cell stay down, don't wake up? As soon as they wake up, they bother you. You got to go back to a different way. Get hit. Used to be, when I was a little kid too, we don't have that much of plastic thing. We drink water with what? You know, it used to be, we do have like the melon. It's not like a sweet melon, like a squash. But it's a little bit different kind of squash. I don't know how to name it in English. This kind of language probably. You probably understand. This thing is growing top on the roof in the house. So when we take that down, we cut it in half. And then dry out. And take all inside the melon things out. And the hard skins, leave it on to dry. That's going to be like an automated, like how to call it, things you can take water and soup.
Is that what it is?
We're using that. We're not using plastic. But these days, soon as newborn baby, they meet plastic. They have a plastic injection. They have a plastic milk bottle. So as soon as a newborn baby, they leave with the plastic. You know that plastic is what? Made by what? All the chemicals. They have a lot of poisons. A lot of people complain to me these days, oh, I'm so tired these days. No reason. I don't know why. I'm not sick, but I'm tired. I don't know why. I had a pain over here. So I asked him the questions, do you have an injury or accident? No, nothing. Just one day pain here, one day pain there. A lot of people complain that. And human being start growing with what? Cow milk. So I said like this, human being should call the cow mother. That's not, mother is not real mother. That kid's growing with the cow milk, with the plastic bottle, and plastic toy, plastic spoon, plastic water, bottled water, plastic pot, plastic, everything plastic. You get sick from the plastic very little by little every day. And you know what? We live in concrete. This concrete too. Concrete here. The concrete. General contractor over there. Concrete. Made by 100% chemical. The concrete poison. Plastic bottle. And we smell what? In the city. What we smell? What how you breathe? Do you know how to breathe? Every city people breathe like this. Without you know, short breath all the time. What made short breath? Your body is very sensitive. If your body taken concrete poison, they close everything, skin hole. You think you can breathe through only nose? You breathe through your nose, 75% only. 25% you breathe through whole your body. So if your body feeling something like a concrete poison or plastic poison or whatever poison coming up, they close automatically. They're not going to breathe, but you're still breathing with your nose. Your body taken. We are inside of the like a whole these chemical things, concrete, plastics, and the cars are smokes and all these bad airs. Our body is in there. That's why you get sick from there, sick from this, little by little, everything without you know. You're not going to get sick one day, very sick. If you get very sick, I know people going to see a hospital, to the doctor. But little by little, you never going to see doctor. Doctor are symptoms. You are not. I'm tired here. I'm sick here. I don't know why my skin is so bothering me so much. Itching? Yeah, it's itching. But it's different. It's like a sore or hurt my skin. And itching too. Why there's a skin problem? Car smokes, concrete, plastics. So concentration. Stay away from the concrete much as you can. Stay away from the smokes much as you can. Especially city people going to where? Under the ground. There under the ground have what? Only 2% fresh oxygen. 98% is dead air over there.